Alright, so context time. Some months ago, I put out a few community posts asking for you, the viewers, to give me challenge runs for any of the Escapist games to do. Initially, I was going to just pick out the best challenges I was given and make a video about those. But I felt that would be a disservice to everyone else that took the time out of their days to think of something for me to try. So in this video, I will, to the best of my ability, address every challenge given to me. Some of them will be on their own, some paired with other challenges, and some not even given much thought because, well, they just aren't possible. If you want to jump to any particular challenge, the timestamps for each and every one of them will be in the description. Additionally, I have collaborated with multiple speedrunners for the games to complete some of these challenges, so look forward to those when they appear. With all of that said, though, let's get started. Replace as many walls in the prison as possible with false walls. The background footage of this introduction has been of that challenge. Let's get on to the video! Escape every prison in the Escapist 1 without raising heat. Escape every prison in the Escapist 1 without ever being seen by a guard. Reset the prison if seen. Escape any prison from either game while being worst enemies with all the inmates and guards. Okay, I'm immediately going to start this by saying that any challenges I was given needed to specify both a single game and a single prison to do. And if none of them were given, I would pick one of my own accord. That's why we're doing it in just center perks instead of all the prisons. This video is probably going to be long enough already. I don't want to cover the entire game for, like, however many challenges do them. Anyways, to start with, we need to go to roll call or we trigger a lockdown. To get there, we enter from the bottom of the area to barely register as attending while also not getting spotted. From there, we go directly to the cafeteria for breakfast, and after the bell rings, we go straight to our cell and have bed sheets put up, hoping that a guard doesn't take them down. As you might have noticed, I am not clothed, and I do that just because of the fact that it's the only way I can reliably keep track if a guard sees me or not. We wait out free period until 15 in-game minutes before noon and return to the cafeteria for lunch. We then return to our cell briefly and then go to the laundry room to do our job, just for funsies. This isn't required, but it is cool to see that hiding in the locker means the guards won't see us, which is actually really surprising given how shaky lockers are in reliability. Next, we wait in the shower and play cat and mouse with guards around the walls before briefly attending exercise period and going back into the shower room to wait for 5 p.m. to attend the arguably most stressful part of the run. That guard next to the door is immediately going to enter, so we need to be as fast as we can with attending the period and then getting out. It is a close call getting back to our cell, but once there, we begin prepping for our escape. Under normal circumstances, this would be gathering plastic forks and files, but that's too risky and boring for us. And besides, This is the 2024 era of the Escapists, and new tools and tricks have been found since I made the video last year. So, my fellow entities of the interwebs, I have a question for you that completely invalidates any struggle I had with the Escapist one without crafting. Why craft when you can pull any item you need from the crafting journal itself? By overlapping our profile and pause menu together and then clicking off of it to unpause the game, entering the desk, closing out of it, entering it again, pulling out a weapon, repeating the overlapping menu glitch again, and then opening our crafting journal, we can go to the page that we want to access an item from, click off of it, open up our profile again, and then double click the weapon that's in our inventory, and it will rip the item that is in the bottom slot of the crafting journal out, and from there, we can just use it. We are going to have so much fun with this one. We attend evening meal, wait out the evening free time, attend the roll call, and begin our escape. We break the wall and place it back when we're on the other side, and when we think the coast is clear, leave the maintenance shaft and run to the corner of the fence. From there, it is as simple as cutting a few times, and we escape. The escape is 2, but you can move only with the charge attack. Why did you give me this? Okay, so let's unbind the keys here, and while loading in, I'll give the list of issues for us in numbered order. Number 1, getting out of bed. Number 2, going to roll call. Number 3, acquiring a chipping tool. And of course, number 4, escaping. First things first, how do we get out of bed if we can't move? Well, that one is solved relatively easily. By opening up our inventory menu and clicking off of it, the game will automatically move us out of bed and onto our feet. So, how do we move and make it to roll call so we don't trigger a lockdown? Holding down whatever attack button we have or left click, we can perform a charge attack which will move us in a line for a bit before dealing an attack. That would help if we could change the direction to get out of our cell door, but unfortunately for us, going in a straight line usually indicates a lack of turning. Thankfully for us, a lesser-known lock-on mechanic helps out. We can obviously, as the name implies, lock onto someone, which means our charge attack will go in their direction. The best part is that by deselecting them, we can still move in the direction we initially locked onto them at without going directly to them, which helps control our limited movement. Using this combination gets us to roll call regardless of where we start the prison at, if we're good enough, so that's the second issue off the list. The third is getting a chipping tool. The easiest option is buying a metal bar from a prisoner store, but acquiring the funds is, questionable. What I found works best is repeatedly declining favors until you get the delivery driver favor while it's still in breakfast to quickly deliver items to get the funds needed for a chipping tool. Now is the RNG Nightmare Fest that is getting to the small room just outside the hallway linked to the cafeteria. We need someone to go out of this door right here so we can lock onto them and get out of the door ourselves, and even then, we need someone to walk in front of the door to the small building so we can maybe have a chance of going in ourselves. Problem is that only one rare guard pathing takes them in front of there, and that could just not even happen if you're that unlucky. After enough waiting though, that luck can turn into luck, allowing us to get into the room, chip the wall, and charge out without ever using a movement key. Only one item slot on escape team. Going into this challenge, one would think that surely this isn't possible due to needing to craft the items for the tank escape and the surrounding electric fence preventing any other methods of escape. I, however, deny the notion that anything in this game can be completed only in a normal and intended method. Loading in, we use the crafting journal glitch to generate a guard outfit and stash it in the canteen for if we are searched. We then gather up enough money to purchase a length of rope from one of the inmates, as it will be crucial for the escape in just a moment. Into the canteen it goes. After that, we crafting journal glitch a pair of sturdy cutters and store it in another prisoner's desk, grabbing the 3 items individually as it nears the end of the day. I sleep and save as a safety precaution to make resetting easier if I need to do so. On the morning of day 2, I transfer the rope to this cell and place it in the desk, run back to my cell, equip the guard outfit, grab the cutters, and sprint for the cells as my heat ticks up. Once inside, I begin cutting the grate to the vent. To be efficient with time, I pause while cutting to have the progress move while time stays still. Once the vent is broken, I leave the cutters behind, grab the rope, and go onto the roof. From here, I will do something very specific. I will select my rope for use, mouse over to this ledge, and press the Alt key. If the game does not freeze, press the Windows key to have the Windows pane pop up, re-enter the game, and hopefully pressing Alt will freeze the game. From there, move your cursor to the ledge directly above you, click, and as you are being pulled along, click on the ladder down. This combination of actions will force you through the wall of the vent while still remaining on the vent layer, allowing you to escape the prison without opposition. Try digging out of a prison in the Escapists 2 with just spoons and wooden braces for tunnel support. Any prison you feel like will be challenging / miserable enough to do this in. Flashback to 2 years ago. I want revenge. So I did, after I kept getting caught again and again. Turns out digging in the solitary area is a poor idea. The library is better due to only having a rare guard pathing bringing 1 into the room to see the hole, but it was still annoying managing the routine energy and the imminent damage reporting. Once the hole was made, it was as simple as chipping. Yes, I mean chipping. The debris is chippable, not diggable, so the plastic spoons would not work on this, technically circumventing the intent of the challenge to do a prison that would be annoying to do this on, but trust me, I made it annoying on myself for trying to rush it instead of taking my time and guaranteeing an escape through a long and arduous process. And what was I saying? Chipping, yeah. Chipping through 4 chunks of debris, we make it out of the mine shaft and escape. Complete HMP Irongate without searching other inmates' desks. Can I escape insert hardest map without leveling any stats? Escape is 1/2 without stamina / permanent fatigue. Beating the escapist with the minimum amount of item slots. If for 1 prison, then HMP Irongate. Also, without the 1 exploit with the tower guard and the zipline hook, that's too easy. So, wouldn't it be really great if I put the hardest prison together with some of the hardest restrictions that I've been given? I think it's great. But what does all of this actually mean? Well, because we can't use stamina, it means we can't raise stats or fight anyone for distraction or beat-up favors, nor can we do our janitorial job. With the lack of desks, we can't find items or retrieve other items easily for favors, and the 1 item slot means that we can't craft or really hold more than 1 of something at a time. Finally, the exploit the person mentioned is a term coined as the OG Jesus Walk. You would go onto the roof, get shot by a sniper, and as you fade to black, you'd start to zipline, which would allow you to clip through the wall and escape. I'm not going to do that 1 exploit, simply because there's a much, much better one. Let's do it in steps. Step 1. Crafting journal glitch the plastic maintenance key and put it into the desk. Step 2. Begin to crafting journal glitch a zipline hook using your clothes, but stop after it has been put into your clothing slot. Step 3. Exit our cell, and with our 1 item slot occupied by the key, going away from the guards, enter the left maintenance room, drop the key. Step 4. Open our profile, take out the zipline hook, and use it on this wall. Because I was spotted, I would either need to wait until night or pause buffer the snipers in order to hit the edge of the screen and escape, but in the end, it was done, and yeah, we did all of those challenges like that quickly, that simply. Escape some of the hardest custom prisons in either Escapist 1 or 2. Maybe 2 just because there's no glitches. And either just escape them or do it without crafting. From Sherlock from the Discord. My suggestion is HMP Irongate 2.0 from the Escapist 2. First thing that I can immediately draw attention to. I have no idea how to escape this prison. For the first hour of gameplay, I spent it collecting resources and demonstrating the definition of insanity by repeating the same actions expecting a different outcome. Our first actual goal is to gain intellect, but due to it being barred behind numerous locked doors, that's hard to do. I tried chipping in numerous times, but the guard view range is absurd in the Escapist 2, and they spot me vandalizing the wall halfway across the map, triggering lockdown every single time. After a break, I decide to take a look at Ender Theory's playthrough of the map to understand what I'm missing. And it turns out that the green door is a lie. I have no idea, honestly, but it's probably not a glitch, I'm going to guess at least. From there, we just gather more materials to escape, and okay, the loot pools for the desks are way different because, wow, I wish we could just get pickaxes and shovels from them in normal gameplay. We down the red key guard, make a mold of the key, turn it into plastic, craft up a sturdy shovel in the meantime, and wait for lights out. Once it hits midnight, we start digging down from these doors to the other side of them, go up, run to the familiar dock, and escape via the boat. Before we move on to the next challenge, I just want to give a real quick mention that I have a playlist of various custom prisons in the Escapist 1 that I have done without crafting. If you want to take a look, a link to that will be in the description. Why not a run where you try to see how long it takes to get 5,000 bucks? Well, okay. We have to do this in the Escapist 1 because we're capped at 999 on the Escapist 2. Also, I am recording this really late into making this video. Like, I want to try to get this out in 10 days, so I'm not going to do a run where I do $5,000. Besides, that'll probably be really boring to watch. So instead, how about a tutorial on what is probably the fastest way to make money in the game? As preparation, you're going to want to either go to Jingle Cells or Bandcamp. Due to being a prisoner of war camp, they will have 2 work periods, and these prisons in particular have Metal Shop, which pays out $55 per completed quota, yielding $110 a day. While time could be spent gathering favors during this, it is much more reliable to do the work and get the guaranteed money. Next, you're going to want to keep prisoner opinion as high as you can. Every favor they give can give up to $5 more than normal if they have higher opinions, which adds up over time. Venarium barrels, generally, are good gifts as they raise opinion by 15 points. You can gift up to 3 items per hour per inmate, so utilize toilet duplication to help with this. You can easily do toilet duplication by doing the menu overlap, followed by clicking on the toilet that you want to duplicate items in, close out of it, open up another toilet, and take those items out. As for jobs, the average prisoner beat-up favor pays $15, finding items and retrieving items stolen by inmates pay $20, distraction and guard beat-ups pay $25, and retrieving items stolen by guards is $35. For distraction jobs, just hit and run it. If your heat is 99, just try to loop your pursuers. You only need a small area of 3x3, sometimes even less, to never be hit, and until you stall out your heat enough to leave and not get shot by the snipers. For item finding, just hoard a slew of different items in your desk and duplicate the one needed when it's time to turn it in. For any beat up or item retrieval favor, just crafting journal glitch a hot chocolate and use it on your target. The stolen item could be in the prisoner's desk, so it couldn't hurt to check there first. Sometimes though, for the item retrieval favors, the item just won't spawn. If that happens, you have no choice but to abandon the favor. Finally is the survival aspect. Any guards you down will want revenge the first time they see you since being downed, so be careful because getting sent to the infirmary can lose you roughly 10% of your cash. You can remove their batons to permanently de-equip them as long as you don't reload the prison, making them significantly less of a threat to you. And that is the quick money-making guide for the Escapists. Escapists 2, Speedrun the tutorial. Well, I'm going to be honest and say that there isn't much to really talk about here. There's no really special tricks in this prison unless you consider doing stuff quickly to be a special trick. My final time that I was satisfied with was a little more than 2 minutes and 50 seconds, which landed me 14th on the leaderboard. Could I have done better? Maybe. Do I want to? Not really, since I had horrible luck resetting to get a cell close to the roll call area for even a good time. How about we just cover another speedrun challenge while we are here? Try to do a speedrun or two of any map or all of any of the games. This time in the Escapist 1, we have one of the more difficult prisons in the game to escape, Camp Epsilon. For the speedrun itself, though, is actually pretty simple. We crafting journal glitch a multi-tool, guard uniform, and zipline hook and make our way down to the medical room. From there, we will use the alt glitch to destroy this wall of the building and the wall separating the two sections of the prison. From there, it is simple as hoping the guards don't discover the holes you made, wearing the guard outfit, walking to the hole in the building, and using a zipline to escape the prison. Oh yeah, I should probably explain. You can use zip lines on different layers, like how we did that in HMP Irongate. It's really weird, but it works, and it's decently fast. And at the time that I had recorded the speedrun, it placed me second on the IL leaderboard for it. Try and survive max stars lockdown on every prison in the second game as much as possible. Welcome to one of the very few instances that has me covering an entire game in the video, simply because the challenge is really interesting. For this, it's simple. We have to survive indefinitely from a lockdown being triggered on every map. In the Escapist 2, two dogs will relentlessly pursue you, snipers will fire at you, and every guard will be out and about trying to flush you out. For us to succeed, we need to find a spot where we can live forever on every map without any of these threats taking us down. First, let's do Dungeons and Duct Tape. This is by far the easiest map to do this challenge on because of the inside room on the top floor of the prison being completely isolated from all threats due to needing a grapple hook to reach. We can run out the timer and prove this prison possible. Next is the tutorial, which is a scripted lockdown to never catch us, so it's free, but I thought I should cover it anyways. After that is HMP Offshore. This map is very unique in that, despite the verticality, there are no isolated areas to grapple to. I tested a lot of different spots, but couldn't find anything usable, until I stumbled upon one of the most obscure escape methods for this prison. By entering the guard quarters, going down, going through the fence, down the ladder, chipping a wall, and down to the platform below, we can evade the dogs because we changed our floor through falling, clearing this map. After that, it becomes really hard to pick where to go from here. There are no good options and no obvious ways to go about this, so I guess we're going to have to pull a trick I haven't shown yet out of the bag. For Santa Shakedown, Big Top Breakout, and Snow Way Out, we can begin by preparing a digging tool. The goal is to dig into an area of the map that cannot normally be accessed, be it through a door or a vent. After that, cover up the tunnel, go as far from where you dug as possible, dig down, and then just wait. Once lockdown triggers, wait for the dogs to find you and down you. As they begin running out, quit out of the game to the main menu. Reload into the save, and the pathing AI for the dogs should be broken with them unable to find their way back to their room. This only works if you have auto-saving on, by the way. From there, we just need to hide in a spot where the guards won't find us, and when lockdown triggers again, the dogs won't be able to path to us, thus proving these maps possible to perpetually survive lockdown on. Given that this takes a long time to set up, though, I want to do something, really anything that's faster. So, another trick it is, and this time, it's calling back to a previous video. Go to your icon for launching Steam, type in -console in this field, open it, type this thing into the console, have it download, replace your game files with these files, and boom, you just downpatched your game. Way to go. What's new on this version? An out-of-bounds glitch that is used in many prison speedruns. By lining up a desk and toilet and interacting with it at the right time and in the right place, we can overlap the UI and the vent layer. Do it a second time, and we can go out of bounds. There are different spots depending on the map, but usually the computer part of the guard room works well enough. With this, we can knock out Center Perks 2.0, Rattlesnake Springs, Area 17, USS Anomaly, and Wicked Ward. For KAPOW Camp, we can vertically do the glitch, but executing it is way more precise and as such difficult to do. For Tundra, similar in annoyance, but we can just get the painter job to get 3 buckets for a makeshift ladder, which can be used to perform the glitch. This leaves the Glorious Regime, which doesn't have anything reliable for doing the glitch, without waiting hours for paint bucket RNG to set up the same glitch again. I wanted to not do that though, so I thought for a bit. Is there another way to perform the out-of-bounds glitch? Well, I thought about the glitch mechanically. In essence, we stand on something and open a toilet to overlap the UI menu with the vent layer. But that made me think, does it matter what UI you need to pull up to perform the glitch? Well, as it turns out, no, it doesn't matter. I can do the same thing with 2 desks and survive lockdown indefinitely on this map, and as such, prove that every map is possible to survive indefinitely on. Through lockdowns, through dogs, through snipers, through all of it. But, before I end this, I may have gotten a little bit carried away. Looking at the speedrun leaderboard for the glitched category, I realized that getting the world record for the prison seemed doable, so I did it. For 1 hour, I was the world record holder for one of the prisons in the game. Granted, it was heavily optimized soon after my discovery was known, and jumping ahead a couple of weeks, and my find created massive time saves for Fort Tundra and Glorious Regime, along with actually allowing HMS Orca to be run in the glitch category. So, in essence, I kind of completely revolutionized the glitch category of the Escapists 2 just by trying to avoid some dogs. Well, that's cool. Next challenge. The Escapists without any heat. Specifically, Santa's Sweatshop. Alright, this is going to be a long one just because I want to do the intended method of escape just for that extra difficulty in this challenge. Thankfully, I can cut out most of the fluff because the majority of this challenge is just me adhering to the routine perfectly to not risk getting yelled at by guards. For now, I'll just stick to the important bits. First of all, how do we gain intellect for the escape even though I'm pretty sure we don't need it to craft any of the items needed? Hold a reindeer over your head and click on the bookshelf. Guards don't get mad at you for holding one, and you are able to glitch the game into gaining the stat with no issue whatsoever. As for the special items of the map, for most of them, I use the crafting journal glitch to generate a plastic staff key to be able to access the desk in the exercise building, for the jar of glitter, the one in the generator room for the candy cane lever, and the... Okay, so we can avoid getting shot up to 99% heat wearing a guard outfit, but we need the outfit unique to the prison to go through the blue doors. That requires downing a guard though, which, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Using an insta-down item sometimes causes the guard to raise our heat for no reason, so I guess we just have to be lucky. From that, we get the sticky tape from the back of the sleigh building and the wrapping paper from the guard barracks. This leaves only the string lights and the desk surrounded by the electric fence. Thankfully, when lights out hits, we can do the same reindeer strategy to turn off the generator, cut the fence, grab the lights, and then replace the fence without anyone ever noticing. From there, it is as simple as getting a couple random items from desks and placing everything on the tree at the right times at night so snipers don't flag you and you can get out without ever getting okay, I don't know what happened here. I don't know what that -15 for bad behavior is, but trust me, it's possible. Escapists 2 without gaining guard heat? Be any of the 3 transport prisons in the Escapists 2 without any heat. Your heat cannot go over 0 for any amount of time for any reason. Okay, so I don't really have much to say about this. I do the horse, jet ski, and terminal hack escapes, and I'm going to be honest, it wasn't very interesting to watch. For Cougar Creek Railroad and HMS Orca, we just use the lockers to hide at any chance we can, searching desks for the items needed to escape. As for Air Force Con, the large open areas in the seating area of the plane make it difficult to avoid being spotted by a guard. Just check the map before moving on to know where the guard is, and you'll be fine, and escape the prison, proving the challenge is possible. The Escapists 2 Fort Tundra. Not allowed to make money using job, can still have the job, no heat gaining in any way, no attacking inmates even if they attacked you first, no searching desk, including your own, escape must be perimeter breakout, only allowed to gain intellect Fort Tundra, but you can't hide any items, no desk, no unvisited rooms, etc. They all have to be stored in the inventory or on the ground. Why? Okay. So in essence, we have to attend every period to not gain heat, only do the perimeter breakouts, no easy fun with Jeep's escape, cannot raise strength or fitness, which, don't worry, I wasn't going to anyways, and the most annoying of them all, cannot open any desks. Let me repeat that important part, any. Why is that a problem? Well, if you happen to spawn with, Contraband in your starting desk items, you would not be able to do anything about it, but surely that wouldn't happen to me. Now, obviously for the perimeter breakout, we are going to need items to escape. The only way we can afford said items is to do favors, but most of these involve doing a bad that'll raise our heat if a guard sees. Now, like before, delivery driver will net us an easy 75 coins, but this time we will add another favor. P45. For this job, we need to get a fellow inmate fired from their job, but I'm going to do it without doing anything wrong. I'm simply going to open up an interact menu with them and wait out the entirety of the job period so they never go and get fired. With all the money we gain, we can slowly work our way up to a multi-tool. This is a bit stressful, however, as getting attacked and downed for any reason loses all the progress we made. We carry on, though, buy the 2 files we need on the night of the escape, and then wait out the lights out timer in the shower room. At this point, if a single guard spots me, the run is doomed. I just have to watch the map diligently for where all the guards are to make my break to the generator room to shut off the power, and then to the parking lot where I can begin the escape. At the right time, I make my move and break down the wall. It's back to watching the map now for the right moment. We throw the switch, cut the fence, and begin the dig. Unfortunately, I did not bring anything to regenerate energy, so we had to wait to have some, bringing us into morning roll call. Trying to go back to attend the roll call results in our heat going up, so we reload our save, try a bunch more, and get the same result every time. So what's the deal? Well, from testing, Passing this vertical imaginary line results in our heat going up regardless of what we do. With that, all we can do is wait for our energy to regenerate, dig a hole out of our tunnel, and hope that our heat doesn't go up. And we escape. The Escapists without leaving your cell. Honestly, I'm not surprised that I got a challenge like this. So we wait for morning roll call, can't attend it, lockdown triggers, and we either get sent to solitary or are beaten up and sent to the infirmary, which fails the challenge. GG. But obviously I can do a little better than that. So by using the crafting journal glitch to get a multi-tool, a poster, and a couple hot chocolate, we can insta-down the guard that enters our cell after they call off the lockdown, dig into the wall, and by using the alt glitch to displace a poster from where you are normally able to place it, hide away from being spotted. From there, we essentially have free reign to start digging a tunnel. We dig down and left, taking breaks to regenerate our energy in bed because we can't exactly reliably get food. We go back into the tunnel, continue the dig, and... yeah, okay, I guess the guards have x-ray vision or something. New strategy. We can place the poster anywhere as long as we are close enough to the broken wall tile. Elaboration? Wall of posters to block the view entirely. Is it stupid? Yeah. Does it work? Yeah! So we properly dig the tunnel and... oh no, an underground electric fence and the reinforced block dig is annoying. If only we could use the alt glitch to remove all of the hassle of performing this that caused us trouble in the craftless San Pancho escape. Oh yeah, we can. And then, we escape before the bell of the day 2 morning roll call. So, with that seemingly easy thing out of the way, let's get into the next challenge because, ooh, it's similar, but so different. Escapists, but no going in the sun. No contraband. No contraband item can ever be in your inventory, including weapons and clothing, for any amount of time for any reason. Wow, congrats me, another locked inside challenge, but for the second game this time. What's the issue? Well, if we miss roll call, we automatically lose the challenge because dogs pursue us until we are downed and brought outside into the sun. What counts as going into the sun, though? I'm just going to say any time of day in Fort Tundra that isn't lights out. So that means we have a minute to escape or perish. Obviously, though, we can't escape in a minute, especially not without stepping outside. If only there was a way we could stall out the dogs while waiting for nightfall. You can see where this is going, probably. While this footage of me avoiding dogs goes by, I just want to thank whoever's still watching at this point, because I know a lot have probably clicked off by now, given how I'm rapidly going through most of these. So it's nice to see some people are still sticking around. Alright, enough of that sobby stuff. Back to the run. It takes over to the lights out lockdown. I wait the extra time to not get sniped, go through the fence and perimeter wall, quit out, reopen the save, and escape Fort Tundra without ever going into the sun. Beat one of these Escapist 2 maps in one day blindfolded with someone who's never played the game before to be your eyes and guide you. Glitchless, obviously. Alright, I'm picking KAPOW Camp. It's the easiest of these to do. That's what we're gonna go with. I'm not doing it in one day because that's going to be RNG nightmare resetting to get all the resources we need. Sorry, but I'm not trying to go for speedrunner luck in this. Well, we would be doing a compilation here, but I was an idiot and did not record my microphone at all for some reason. So we grab 4 files, we turn off the generator, do this excellent maneuver past a guard. And then cut the fences and escape. Yeah, that's it. I have nothing more. As always, full recording in the playlist in the description if you really want to watch it. But you're not going to hear me at all. To make up for it, though, at least we have the next challenge. Blindfolded. Okay, so going into this challenge, I thought it'd be really fun to tackle it along with the Someone Else's Your Eyes challenge because, you know, it just makes sense to put the two together. As I saw before recording, though, that previous challenge specifically applied to the Escapists too. I conveniently left that part out when I asked Turtles, the person who proposed this challenge, to be my eyes for this prison. So for your viewing enjoyment, a small compilation of our trials and tribulations without me being able to see anything. And I tapped off the thing. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna do it, right? Turtles.
Wait, share your screen, share your screen, share your screen.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point. I should probably share my screen.
Oh my goodness, we're in copper. This is why we're not finishing this challenge. I guess press the play game button.
I can't see it.
Move your mouse down like a tiny smidge. Keep going. Alright, click, 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 click. Alright, move it up. Okay, move it to the right. Yeah. And then click, 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 click.
I'm just like in the top corner now, right?
You're like right below bed. Now go down and hold right. Like, okay, good.
Am I in roll
And
call?
you're in roll call, you're in roll call, you're in roll call.
Nice. Alright, let's get out of here.
You can just see. Oh my god. So we're in our cell now.
I played San Pancho for too long.
So just try to pause glitch.
Okay, tell me if I do it.
Nope, nope. There you go, there you go. Okay. So open up your desk. Go to the top right of your screen. There you go, click, click, click. And now click off of the desk, so just go to the left a little more, and then click. And good, 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 good. So click.
I'm clicking.
Or what? Go down a little bit, I guess. Click. Or no, don't. Go up more. And go down like 2 pixels. Are you sure you're clicking? Wait, no, go up, go back.
I am left clicking right now.
Okay, click. Click, 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 click. And you have it now. So go out of your so just
menu and reopen it.
Yeah. So just press 7 twice, I guess. There you go. And now, okay. Just spam click and go right. Just spam click, you'll get it. There you go, there you go. Okay. Oh my goodness, we got a multi-tool. We have to do this 3 more times. And
Oh
then,
my god.
Then we have to do the timber braces.
Oh, okay. I'm ready when you are.
Well, so the difficulty here is that inmates are going to see when we're chipping, and they hate us, so they're going to call the guards. And that's 30% heat every time they call the guards, so after 4 inmates, we're cooked, because guards are coming. And it's super easy to pause them out of the way, but it's not super reliable, so I kind of want to be safe here.
It's also not super reliable if my stream lags. And you telling me to pause doesn't help.
I think we just YOLO it, because really, it's just 5 chips and then pressing on the same tile the poster, and then we're good. Or
we do it during breakfast, so there's no prisoners.
That's true. Breakfast and roll call. Yeah. Go right. Okay, okay. Click. Press 1 and then click. Oh yeah, you got it.
How many
Alright,
more
and
do I
one
need?
more.
One more.
One more, and then press 2 and then click.
Alright, now we do
What do we...
the timber braces, correct?
Yeah, what do we do about the wall block? Do you want to just keep it? Or...
I mean, might as well. We're gonna have to pull it for cell search.
Yeah, so,
Because we're gonna be using the toilet for duping anyways, right?
yeah, so
Or
we don't
wait,
need to mess...
wait, no.
What?
That glitch recently with duping timber brace on use, right?
Wait, what? You can do that?
The thing the person found where it's like what was it? It was like left and right clicking the item at the same time or something. Hold on.
Oh, oh my goodness. Wait, let
Yeah,
me try that.
yeah,
Wait,
try
wait,
that.
wait. Okay, I'm trying that. Then do it. Oh, you did it. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. And go down. Down a little bit more. To right. I mean left. Left a tiny bit more. A tiny bit more. Move it down a little bit. Move it right a little bit. Then click. Let's go. Alt. Left. Click. That's it. So that's the fence done. Alright, you're good. So now just go up left.
Walking in the landmine.
Yeah.
Alright.
There you go. Start digging, start digging. Alright, one more. Click, press 1, and then click again. Press 1. Or you're on Alt, so
yeah, I'm
click.
on Alt. Okay.
Oh, wait, right click. Oh, no, click. 1, click. Okay, go right. Go down. Left down. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay, you want me to go more left down or just left?
Just left. You're just straight away. Keep going,
Okay.
keep going,
Pausing.
keep going.
Okay, just so keep going.
Keep going, keep going. Alright, and stop, stop, stop. You're good. Okay. Oh, the Jeep is right there. It's doing the helicopter glitch. I can see it off screen.
Yo!
Okay, we could... Oh, and I see your heat going up as well, so they're calling. We can... Okay, escape. Press Alt, because you're in the right spot.
Okay.
Alright, move your mouse down.
Okay.
Left. Up. Right a little bit. And then click and then press 2 and then start going. Go. Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. One more, one more.
What do I do now?
Down, down left, down left, down left. You're good. Down left, let's go. Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness. No way, dude.
World's first technically blindfolded San Pancho.
It is not. It is blindfolded, not technically. Oh
I mean,
my
I
goodness.
wasn't blindfolded and I had help from you, but still.
Oh, well, right. Yeah,
Given how easy it is to escape Center Perks 2.0, why not add insult to that injury? What is the maximum amount of damage? Holes in the ground, holes in the walls, uncovered vents, etc. you can inflict on the prison before the guards attempt to fix it. Alright, let's condense 12 hours of gameplay down to just a single minute. Here's a map of the first floor of the prison and the paths the guards can take throughout the prison depending on the various patrol routes and the conditions that cause them to take unique paths due to a period change. Obviously, I can't do anything because they're going to go everywhere, so how do I fix that? By downing a guard underground, covering the hole with dirt, and placing a desk on top. A medic will come for them and be unable to leave the hole as long as you don't reload the prison. This causes anyone else down underground to not be grabbed by a medic, meaning we can get rid of all the guards in the prison. Next is the tools for digging and chipping. By getting to part 7 on Robinson's dig favor, we can get infinite sturdy shovels from him, carrying our floor and wall breaking part of the challenge. Unfortunately, after 12 hours of doing this, I get nowhere close to completing the project. I would guess that it takes over 100 hours to do a prison this way, meaning it's infeasible for me to do it in a reasonable amount of time before this video comes out. So yes, possible. No, I'm not going to do it unless I get 20,000 likes on this video. Wink. Maybe an only crafted items run? Only crafted weapons and items would be allowed to be used. If you hit a guard for an uncrafted item, for example, you'd fail. If you cut a fence with anything you didn't make, you'd fail. What about an item lock run? Basically, you can only get or craft one of each item. While the person proposing the challenge for one use gave some leniency, I'm not going to take it. Any item I use for any purpose must be something that can be crafted, and anything I use to make other things must also be crafted, like the makeshift raft base and sail to make the boat. After looking at the list of prisons, I believe one of the best candidates for doing these challenges on is Shankton State Pen, but, well, it's better just to show you. Out of all the items in the game, only 3 are realistically obtainable that fit the criteria of craftable. That is the comb blade, the sock mace, and the glass shank. All 3 are able to be gotten from a downed inmate, and while I technically could get a guard outfit, I can only use each weapon once, so it is essentially impossible unless I did some real shenaniganry for it. Back to our plan. We have 3 weapons, which means 3 crafting journal glitches. For our escape to work, we need a plastic maintenance key, a sheet rope, and honestly, the 3rd item doesn't really matter. The maintenance key is to get up to the vent layer and... okay, so that key can get through one of the 2 doors. What about the tried and true Alt glitch? By pressing Alt with our mouse over the far ladder and then clicking on the ladder next to us, we can use it to travel up to the roof. But we are stuck in a crate. Time to use the sheet rope. Press Alt while moused over the close wall, click the far, and go down the ladder while being pulled along to clip through the vent wall, escaping the prison with only craft items, and each having only a single use. The Escapists 2 without attacking guards? So under normal circumstances, this challenge would be a walk in the park because most of the prisons in my craftless run don't even really need to fight the guards to escape from the prisons that we're in. HMP Offshore is not normal circumstances though, given that every escape is barred behind a red key door. But like with almost everything, there is a workaround for it. Just fight people in front of the red key guard until one of the prisoners downs them. This took so much effort to do. Ugh. Simple workaround, but it beats the challenge nonetheless. Escapists, but you can only escape through prison takeovers. You could try to no-hit a prison takeover. Look, I'm going to be completely honest and say I don't care for this challenge. The only remotely interesting prisons for this are San Pancho and HMP Irongate. I've already done an arguably more interesting challenge for this prison, and at this point it's just timing and using hot chocolates properly, and then you walk out the front door. So I'm just going to do it on center perks due to the low guard count and it being mostly indoors. Sorry, not sorry. This challenge just isn't that interesting for me personally. I definitely suggest looking up takeovers for some of the less viable to do prisons, though, if you are curious. How about this? Escape any prison from either game while being worst enemies with all the inmates and guards. Either use a mod to set your opinion to 0, or beat everyone up and give them bad gifts until they have 0 opinion. Or just play the Escapist Walking Dead. For this next segment, I'll be using clips from my playthrough I did for this game on my more casual channel. Additionally, this segment will have co-commentary from Red Whaley, a speedrunner for the Escapists who knows a lot about the game series.
Glad it's you doing it, not me. I don't even own this game.
Good. That means you won't be conned into running 3 game.
My favorite thing is that, like when you buy the games or whatever, it's always like, okay, you want to get the games, you want to get the bundles, and then it doesn't even try to offer you the Escapist Walking Dead. Like, I thought it was just a map in TE2.
Like, look at how low... Just... This reading speed is definitely slower than T1, right?
And T1 has slow reading. Yeah, this is so slow. How much stamina is that?
Oh, I'm already at 45, though.
I think you start at a higher one in this.
No, I started
no,
at
you don't.
30.
It's 40 still.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you go up by 4, okay, never mind. Look at just the mound, though.
This looks so boring to do.
It's okay, it's the first map.
Oh, it's only the first map? You have to be the Gordon Ramsay and just cook their food because they're not going to eat you as long as you feed them. What? Yeah, I'm sure this is going to stop the zombies from eating you whenever they see you. Just cook the uncooked meat. You just dropped it on the floor.
Look, we...
I counted over 10 seconds. That is more than a 10-second rule. Not even a 3-second rule.
It's uncooked, okay? It's uncooked.
Maybe the intellect is just so that way, like, to make sure that you don't swallow the gas when you're trying to siphon it. It's like, there's something Glenn.
What are you doing?
Why are you going in there?
Why? No! No.
Why? Face off.
What?
What did you... What did Tyrese? What's next, Rick? Is it? I remember this is where Turtles was doing the practice ones, and he was like, if like, what's her name, Michonne dies here, it's over.
Yeah, because Michonne isn't essential.
Like, she can't die, and if she does, it's over.
Yeah.
She just murdered him.
Shoot. Okay, I got
She died.
She down. Oh no. Oh no.
It's over.
Oh no.
You have to restart. I think that should pop up telling you where to walk.
Come on. No. Oh. Oops.
That's where you walk.
Okay. We got out.
Then it's over.
So now that that is done, I can reveal the secret I've been hiding for this particular challenge. I wonder if it's possible to beat the Walking Dead version of the game with no weapons. So, is it possible? Well, under normal circumstances, I'd say no, and that is specifically due to one character, Michonne. She comes equipped with a katana that cannot be taken off her person, and is the only NPC required in the entire game to fight someone else. That being the governor on the Woodbury map. Given that we can't enter the room ourselves, and the cutscene, and by extension the objective progression, can only happen upon Michonne hitting the governor, we are at a loss of what to do. But if we use an out-of-bounds glitch by trying to enter a bed while technically standing on a desk, we can guide the governor to his demise at the hands of the walkers, having him down, carefully leading Michonne to the governor's room, and upon interacting with the door, it instantly completes the objective. From there, we escape like normal and prove that, yes, the Escapist Walking Dead version is possible without weapons, because there's only one required thing that you need to fight, and we just dealt with it. And by extension, this game, it was a nightmare. Full playthrough, link in the description. Oh well, I'm done talking about this. Escape prisons, but a lockdown must be initiated when you are in your cell and escape that same day/night. Alright, I'll make this short since the challenge really is just escape the same day part. Start a lockdown. Get downed. Crafting journal glitch a multi-tool, a poster, and timber braces. Chip the wall. Alt glitch the poster. Dig down. Alt glitch past the reinforced blocks. Escape. How about the Escapist 2 without stealing? I'm not even going to waste time again. This is just a more tedious version of the craftless escape that I did in this prison. To escape, we need the 2 files to cut the fence, a crowbar or iron bar to chip through a wall, and a roll of duct tape to cover the camera while we chip. We get those items from NPC shops, which isn't stealing. In order to get more money, we do a combination of job period, P45 favors, and delivery driver. We do the escape exactly like we did in the craftless version of the prison and get out. No offense, it was a decent challenge. I've just kind of done this already before, but it was fun. Do every prison, including the extra ones, besides the 3 scavenger-esque prisons, in the Escapist 1, but in the most unconventional/inconvenient way, as in every way that you can escape, but without a glitch. Alright, so I just read this and was like, alright, most convoluted escape. I was given a few options, but I've kind of covered all of them, so I'm going to satisfy that by just picking a map that I think will work fine. Duct tapes are forever seems right. But how do we make it convoluted if we have to take the rocket and go to the same desks and get the same items every time? Well, let's just make it interesting. How about, as an arbitrary restriction, we can use our cell door once and no other door for the entirety of our stay? Well, to start, we pull everything out of our desk to save their favors or any other needs for now. We cannot attend our job to gain money, breakfast, dinner, and shower to regain energy, or exercise to gain strength and fitness. Due to an enlarged collision, we can click the bookcase to gain intellect through the wall, which I'm going to say is not a glitch. Why? Well, in my mind, left clicking with little prior setup, aka standing against this wall, doesn't exactly feel like a glitch, more so an oversight in the interaction height with the bookcase. Due to the threat of being downed and immediately failing the challenge, we need a place to hide. On these 2 small spots, we are able to store 1 piece of contraband per place, along with being able to hide there when our heat gets too high or when we need to hide during the night to not get found and sent to solitary. For the first 3 days, we gather intellect, materials for a poster, and a crowbar. With these, we can gain access to our cell. Why do this first rather than steps towards our escape? Well, the first is that we can store many more items here. The second is that we can actually save the game by sleeping in our bed. From there, we have 6 items we need to grab. 5 of these are in desks, and the last one is on the initial 3 guards. We gain access to all these desks by chipping through a wall or 2. I would have used the vent system to travel between rooms, but step ladders are likely to get confiscated if placed down, and I spent enough time as is in this prison. Even then, this run was heavily reliant on luck to get the items we needed from shops, so it balances out. Once we do have all the items though, we can bring them to the rocket, slot them in, and escape. Escape 2 different prisons with the same keystrokes. As set up for this challenge, I'm going to have both windows open at the same time. Due to spawning in a random cell in the second game, I cannot reliably macro an escape. Instead, I will just swap between the games and replicate my inputs as best as I can by tapping instead of holding down the keys. This obviously isn't 100% perfect, but it is a decently accurate demonstration of the challenge. With that said, let's begin. To start, we are going to attend the morning roll call with both games. This is a bit rough to do given our random spawn, but we eventually get both an area and time. While waiting out the start of the day in the Escapist 1, we are going to grab pillows and a sheet to craft a bed dummy in the Escapist 2, and during that, do the same in the Escapist 1. Upon placing a dummy in our cell in the original center perks, we essentially stop playing the Escapist 1. We don't need to do any real progress until close to the end of the day, so we can leave them to hobble about their cell while making progress on the second game. All we really need to do is get 50 coins to be able to afford a crowbar or iron bar and make our way to the oh-so-familiar small building on the left edge of the screen. After finishing our prep in the second game, we switch to the first game side using the crafting journal glitch to generate a pair of sturdy cutters, plastic entrance key, and guard outfit. From there, we wait out the clock for evening roll call in the original game and attend it. Due to the differing timescales, nighttime comes much slower in the second game, making it nearly impossible to sync up time for both games. Once the bell for lights out rings, we wear the guard outfit, go out the doors, and make our way to the left fence. First, we cut the fence in the Escapist 1, and then break the wall in the Escapist 2. With no obstacles left, we move off screen at the same time, and more or less escape 2 prisons with the same keystrokes at roughly the same time. Now, before we get on to the climax of the video, let's blitz through a couple of challenges that I'm not going to do. I don't know if it's possible, but perhaps trying to find which multiplayer exclusive escapes can be done in single player through glitches. Well, I think that's all that needs to be said about this one. Play console version. Okay, look. I'm not buying a whole separate game and console for the Escapist. Escapist 2 Desk Lock. You may not increase any stat, and you are only allowed to search one desk per routine schedule. You are allowed to look in desk at any time, and escape without any stars being obtained. You die, you do it all over again. Okay. I'm not even going to entertain this one. This is just my craftless playthrough of this prison, but with the addition of not gaining any stars or getting down. It's just not fun, and it wastes too much of my time I could be using for anything else. Obviously, it's possible. I'm just not gonna do it. Mouse only, the Escapist 2 glitchless dungeons and duct tape. Alright, this one is impossible with current knowledge and without using an external program to rebind what the mouse does. You need to press E to interact with the suit of armor in the single-player exclusive escape. You need to go through the push door in the multiplayer exclusive escape, which means that you need to use something other than your mouse. And pretty much regardless of your method of perimeter breakout, you need to enter a tunnel, which requires hitting a key instead of using your mouse. So none of them are possible. Well, it's time for our last major challenge of the video. I've saved a good one, though, so here we go. Escapist 2 HMP Offshore, but you are constantly being chased by a hunter in multiplayer. Now, the challenge calls for me to be the one hunted down, but that wouldn't be very interesting because I'm not that good at the game. However, I know someone who is. In this challenge, I will be hunting down Jodabro, the best Escapist 2 speedrunner in the world. If he escapes the prison, he wins, but if he is downed even once by any means necessary, he loses. We will be doing a best of 3 with a different perimeter breakout method each round. The full rules list will be in the description, so let's get right into the video. Or, you know, my connection's just really scuffed, which is probably what it is. Alright, let's go.
Sure.
Alright.
plenty of ideas here.
What? Okay. What the? Oh. Ow. Wait, are you already leaving?
No.
There's like 3 guards down. What the heck?
Okay, I need to find... I think this guard has a red key. I think he does.
It's not good.
I'm pretty certain. Oh shit. Oh shit, there is more guards coming. Okay, I can work with this. Yeah, he
I
does.
need
Okay.
a medic to come get me. What is this?
Yeah, they won't be on your toes quite so quickly. Okay, I think I win. I think I win this. I think I do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I do. I could have turned off the generator, but there's 2 guards on me. As long as I don't mess this up, because if I die and I lose. But
You're
I'm
going to
pretty
the
certain-
helicopter, right?
Currently, I am, yes.
Okay.
I actually had a file. I could have grabbed another one. This would have been probably a better take for the bad intentions. I had a bit of a head start, but I think yeah, I'm fine here. Yes. Yeah, I'm fine. I have an adrenaline shot. I have an extra med kit as well. Didn't even need it. My plan was just to knock out guards until I had one with a rekey. Okay, I'm at the helicopter by the way, so I can't escape.
GG.
GG. You're standing on top of him and I can't access. Oh, maybe I can.
Why are you trying
We'll
to
see, I
access
guess. stuff
stuff early, huh?
I'm not. The menu won't come up for me when you're in front of him. But I'm not trying to access anything. At least not right now. I would never access a shop of any kind. I don't really want to look at whatever these guys have. You know?
You love the overlaying.
Oh yeah, there's probably a bit of noise in the background. It's kind of a bit annoying.
Oh no, I
This
meant this
guard
right,
here.
overlaying. Alright,
Oh, okay.
let's go.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Best friend is going to be one of these guards. For now. Trying to hit us already, are we? There we go. Nice.
What? Okay.
Good. Very good. Okay, and then my best bet is doing this. Can you like go away from the camera already? Shit, I need to rest up. Oh, he's got a red key. But I don't need that yet, unfortunately.
Not yet.
Please have an adrenaline. I need it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I can take care of those. And they'll work just fine.
A pair?
Here? No.
A pair of what? A pair of clippers?
Pair of clippers? I don't think I've had that. I don't think I have the intellect to make clippers. Wanna come here and play? Oh,
can't do the sprint. No. Ha!
shit.
Come on,
Oh,
yes!
You're joking. What?
I was one tap from going down.
Oh, you're joking. Dang it. Right then. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. I've actually I've got a new approach for this round, I think. I've got an idea. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. Also because I don't know which guards have which keys, which is really annoying. That's really off-putting. I hate that you made me do that.
Hey,
This is
it gives
really annoying.
I need a fighting chance because this is probably the worst map to do a manhunt on.
Honestly, it really is. I hate it. It's probably the most interesting though, maybe except for USS or Tundra.
Are you fighting me immediate? How do you have a screwdriver already?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my
Nice.
god! Why is the guard
That's
going for
perfect.
me?
Bro, what is he doing?
You have to be low.
No.
What are you up to?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing you need to worry about, at least.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god.
As long as you don't get a weapon, then
No,
all
no,
is
no,
well.
no, no, no. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Come here.
Tactical cake. Okay, what is that reach? Oh my gosh! Yeah, no, you had that 5-block reach right there. Ugh.
Actually, I need to bail on this. It's not a good idea.
Excuse me?
Better get back to your cell.
I got downed. It was like lockdown
Okay.
started, I instantly got flagged as 5 stars, got downed by the dogs, and now I'm in solitary. What is this? Are you...
Oh no! I just got heat from shit. That's a very big problem. Shit!
Yep.
No!
They're after
It's
you.
a very big problem. I think I lost. I think I've lost. I think I lose to dogs.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
those
they're
dogs.
coming.
Dang it! No! I thought lockdown wouldn't be so soon. I'm dead. Oh, I had everything as well. Oh, dang it! Dang it!
Ugh.
GG.
Try to get everyone in any prison of your choosing to max happiness affinity, however that the mechanic works, where you gift things to people and they like you, so you can peacefully live your life sentence. The Escapists, but I'm a model prisoner. We've reached the end, and I am recording this bit after editing pretty much all of it. Wow, okay. I'm gonna keep this short because this is the longest edited project I've ever done. Thank you to Red Whaley, to I Like Turtles, to Jodabro, and to all the others that provided some support to me in trying to figure out how to do some of these challenges. Obviously, thanks to everyone that gave suggestions on challenges to do. I was so tempted to just pick the best ones, but We made it. As always, the music that I picked out will be listed in the description somewhat. Obviously, you have the little cards saying what everything is, if there's a particular track you liked. This was the culmination of about half a year of work. And while I could have done better on some parts of this video, in the end, I'm proud of what I was able to accomplish here. I don't know what I'm going to do next year for the Escapists, if anything at all. But whatever happens, I'm just thankful for everyone who stuck with me and watched all the way to the end. In this rare case, I prioritized quantity over quality, but I think that's what made it quality. So now, while I go and get some much-deserved rest, I have been Generic Mystic, and I thank every last one of you fellow entities on the interwebs for watching this video. Until we meet again.